A very to everybody. Thank you for having us this morning. So I just wanted to do a quick introduction. We're going to be running through some background on Superceed's what we call homework, which is a unified omni-channel AI platform. What I'd like to do first is I'd like to introduce our team that is here this morning. So firstly, Jeffrey is controlling the slides this morning, so we can go on to the next slide. Okay, so just a little bit of background. I'm going to spend 5 minutes just to let everyone know who you're talking to. So this morning, there'll be 2 speakers from our leadership team, both myself and Jeffrey Tan. I'll go on to the next slide. So a little bit about myself. So I've been in Malaysia for 18 years now, or nearly 19 years. Spent 5 years with MDEC as the head of foreign direct investment, and was introduced to this amazing company, Superceed, at the end of 2018. And I came in as an investor into Superceed and also as the CEO of Superceed. The other speaker we have with us today is Jeffrey Tan. He's the co-founder and the Chief Everything Officer in Superceed. So what I wanted to do is move on to the next slide. Okay, so a little bit about Superceed's background. So we're not a new company. We've been around since 2010. So we're in our 10th year of operation now. Originally in 2011, Superceed was set up as a virtual contact center platform. So we're going to go into some more details on what that looks like today. From 2013, we developed a virtual workforce platform, leading up until 2016, which is where we developed the Omni-Channel Platform. This is where we started to look at a lot of integration, a lot of data that we had. So Superceed has 2 parts to our company. Number one is we're an AI technology company, which has developed Omni-Channel Platform, which we're going to be talking about today, which is a software as a service where you can subscribe to our platform as a monthly subscription model or an annual subscription model. In 2017, we developed what was called Emotion AI, which was looking at 4 different areas, which Jeffrey is going to talk about shortly. Then in 2018, we decided that we have a lot of interaction data, and we had a lot of customers which were looking at ways to optimize our technology to reduce face-to-face communication and use technology. So that's where we call it artificial intelligence-driven human augmentation. Leading into 2019 is where we went into full AI automation, and that's what we're going to be speaking about today, is our full customer experience platform, which is Omni-Channel using artificial intelligence, which is a subscription model, which we're going to be talking about today. Next slide. So what we're going to be doing is we have introduced a work from home solution, which is for SMEs, but not only for SMEs, so contact centers. And where we take into consideration is, we're going to show you, is we have a virtual call management platform, Omni-Channel Platform. So Omni-Channel means one integrated platform which has communication across all communication channels, whether it be live chat, email, social media, across all social media platforms, mobile messaging across all mobile messaging platform, and live chat with agents. So maybe I can pass over to Jeffrey now, because Jeffrey will be taking over to talk about you through the next few slides, and then we're going into a live demonstration of our platform. So Jeffrey.
Yes, thank you, Matthew. So hi everyone, my name is Jeffrey. Today I would like to share with you more details, especially on our work from home capabilities with respect to the critical times that we're facing. So instead of talking more on AI, although we are essentially an immersion AI company, today I'm going to share with you more on the value proposition of work from home technologies. So I'd like to begin by highlighting two unique selling propositions that we have. So the first one is our true omni-channel capabilities. It enables the seamless tracking of all interactions across mainstream channels, such as calls, live chats, emails, social media, and mobile messaging. The second USP, disaster recovery and business continuity solution. So the question we like to pose to businesses are, how will your support centers as well as your sales and marketing units function in the face of prolonged isolation? So a decentralized approach is needed from the longer term. Ad hoc approach can only serve for the very short term. So what's the competitive advantage of using a solution? So our solution lies in our end-to-end capabilities. We offer the power of true omni-channel, the power of correlation, the ability to correlate customer issue across multiple channels, and flow, complete SLA tracking and audit trail. So what are the benefits? So basically we're combining three very powerful platforms together. The first one is the virtual call management. The second would be the omni-channel, and the third, the collaborative application. So I'm going through the first one, which is virtual call management. Generally, it's to empower businesses to manage call more systematically and efficiently. So looking at three key areas, call routing. So how to distribute calls to logical groups of teams dispersed geographically. How to personalize calls. How do you do call overflow? And how do you handle disaster recovery sites? The second one would be, how do we monitor calls in real time? What are the tools needed to monitor the activities of your customer engagement staff? Do you have tools like you could spy, whisper, and barge into calls in real time? Are you able to listen to call recordings over the internet? And the third would be call analysis. How do you measure call performance? How do you gain insights into call patterns? And how do you measure customer satisfaction and net promoter score? Coming to the second part of our solution, which is omni-channel. So this is to manage all text-based interactions. Previously, what we have is the all about call management, and this is about all things that are text-based. So you have chatbots, you have live chats, you have email from multiple sources, you can manage social media channels, mobile messaging channels, and you're able to track the interaction of journey of customers across multiple interaction channels. And coming to the third part of our solution, which is the collaborative application. So in this part, we are trying to empower the organization to collaborate internally to solve customer issues. So we're providing tools such as virtual workspaces, the ability to run virtual meetings, as well as to resolve issue as a team. So put together, this is the high-level overview of what we offer as a full and complete work-from-home technology. So we have the bot and the call capabilities interfacing with the customer, the bot ability to route to hand off to live chat agents, connecting to the omni-channel ticketing system at the heart of this operation, which also consolidates email from multiple sources, social media channels, and mobile messaging channels. So diving deeper into the virtual call management system, first we have the soft phone, and we have the agent panel, which is fully web-based. We have the CRM integration, which connects to a lot of your favorite CRM applications such as Zoho, Salesforce, Zendesk, and so on. We have supervisory tools that are very important, especially for remote work. So this is where you can have all the agents logged in from home, and you're able to monitor them in real time. You can see all your activities and so on. Something which I'll then show you the actual live application. You also have the Volboard and the reporting capabilities. So this is a zoom in view of the supervisory panel. So as you can see, various agents in different statuses. These are their activities, how long they have been at it, what were their staffing hours. And if you like to, you could do one of these actions. You could spy the call, whisper to an agent, or barge into the call to engage in the three-party conference. This is the setup, the administration for the entire call system. There are three main parts. You can configure your service time. This is like very visual without any technical knowledge. You can configure the agent pool, logical grouping of agents. You can configure your call flow, which is actually the interactive voice response system. And you can also access call recordings over the internet. You can do a date filter based on the staff ID, and you can get all the call recordings and play it over the internet. Get insights into operations, graphical view, data view. This is coming into the omni-channel, the text-based, all text-based kind of interaction. So what we have here is the chatbot. It's multilingual. It's capable of handling mixed languages and dialects. There's a drag and drop customization that you can do to the chatbot. So without any coding knowledge, you could visually drag and drop the flow and create a chatbot flow within an hour. Quick intent settings backed by deep learning. How do you anticipate human responses, and how do you want the AI system to react? And from the chatbot itself, we provide this bot to human handoff to live agent. So this is a live agent screen, a live agent perspective. This is our Omni-Channel Dashboard. It provides you with a good summary of incoming tickets, how many were created, opened, solved, escalated. Same goes for live chats. And you can also see a summary of different social media and mobile messaging channels. And you also have this omni-channel ticketing interface. So you can see denoted by different icons. This is from Facebook. This is a source of interaction from Twitter. This is a source of interaction from email. And you have all sorts of other different like live chats and also manually created tickets through the phone. This is what you see as a drill down into one of the tickets. So for example, you're looking in the middle, it's ticket number 7, escalated to various departments. And on the right-hand side, you can see the profile of the customer. This is the interface where you could track the interaction of journey of customers. That's where you could actually view on your right panel. So I'm going to take you through the actual system shortly. This is just to prepare and give you a better idea before we move into the demo. So here we have the connectors to various social media, mobile messaging channels, and emails. So this is where, for example, you could do settings on your Facebook. You could connect to your Facebook page, a very simple configuration. And you can key in all the keywords that you want a system to monitor for you. automatically. So if it hits one of these keywords, it would automatically create a ticket in our Omni-Channel platform. So that saves you a lot of manual checking back and forth, opening multiple tabs to check your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and mobile messaging as well. So yeah, so this is quite a very convenient unified tool. Yeah, coming to the third part, this is the collaborative application. So it comes in Android and iOS versions. So this is the mobile versions. You have three main sections. You have the tickets, live chats, and internal chats. So tickets, you could actually view the tickets and respond to it. And on the right-hand side, what you see is the internal collaboration tools. You have, you can share images, files, and you could create workspaces. So yeah, so that's what our solution is in a nutshell. So I will move on to the what do you call it, the demo for today. Before I attempt to answer questions. So this is actually the interface of Superceed work from home. So what we have as the core module is actually the call management system. And here is where you could branch out and access the Omni-Channel platform. So I'll start with the virtual call management demo. So here is where you can see a dashboard of the calls summary today. And this is the call report. This is the supervisory panel. So as you can see here, you have you can see some staff getting ready to take calls. Some are offline. Details is where you could view their audit trail, their activity trail. When, how long they have been ready, how long they have been engaged. ACW is after call works, where they key in some data into CRM. There are the tasks as well. And this is where you can perform actions. You can spy on a call. You can whisper to that staff saying that there's something you didn't mention to the customer. Barge in, you could join a call, intervene between the staff and the customer. You also have the voice recordings. This is where you can access in real time. So you could select a date range. So let me just try to do a very simple demo. So this is a filter. You can actually filter with a staff ID, but since this is a demo, I'll just load whatever it has. Take some time because it has quite a number of recordings. So this is a test recording, so I'll just play it over, a short one. Okay, so this is just a very short demo. And you have a lot of reports that you can see. This is one example that I'm taking is an interval report. So I'll take it like December data. You can do it in intervals of 50 minutes, 30 minutes. If the calls volumes are very high, then you could do it in intervals of minutes. But if the call volumes are not that high, you could do a date range with an date interval. And this is what you see. You can get in a graphical view of the calls offered, answered, and abandoned for those days. And you can view this in data view. You can see how many calls were answered, offered, answered, answered less than 20 seconds, more than 20 seconds, how many calls were abandoned. And this is the service level, automatically calculates for you. So there are a lot of parameters out there. And I'll jump to the call configuration. So this was where I was saying about having the ability to configure service time. So this is very visual. You could just click on it, edit, You could just select the time range where you want to call, where you want to route it, which call flow that you want to do. For example, press 1 for sales, press 2 for customer service, press 3 for billing. It's all very intuitive. And yeah, I'll try to pick up some questions, if any. Okay, looks like no questions yet. So yeah, so I'll just move on to the Omni-Channel Platform. So let me just try to show you how to get from here to there. So this is developed as an add-on module, for pretty much like how Google approaches it. So you have a Google Master account where you can access Google Drive, Gmail, and so on. So you could have a lot of add-on modules to it. And yeah, so this, you're looking at the dashboard of the Omni-Channel platform. You can see tickets created, unassigned, open, soft, escalated. You could see live chat created, unassigned, open, soft, escalated. You can see channels. What is the incoming Facebook, Twitter, Line, WhatsApp, Telegram, and so on. So what's configured for demo today is just 6 of it. Email, chatbot, and manually created tickets. So let's take a look at some examples. So this is an example of a Facebook posting. So this is a response. This is the help. This is how you how can I help? For example, I could respond, and it gets automatically posted to the Facebook page. So in the interest of time, I'll just go through it as a walkthrough. But if you're interested in the actual workings of each and every one of these channels, just contact us via email, asking for the trial account, sales@superceed.com, or you could just go to our website on superceed.com/homework. So this is where you could just sign up online for the free trial. Just answer a couple of questions, submit the form, and you will get into the this login area, and you can test it out yourself. If there's any assistance required, you can always email us, call us by phone, or you could engage our chatbot, connect to a live chat agent for assistance. So yeah, so coming back here, so you have Facebook, Twitter, and you have manually created. You have the live chat. So this is how the live chat interface looks like. So if you have a live conversations, this is where, from an agent perspective, you could answer live chats. You could move the live chat into a ticket, and you could escalate the live chat. So all functions are there, and you also have SLA settings that you can do for live chat and tickets. So basically, all the underlying algorithm you can also select. By default, it's actually running on a least agent model, which means agents having the least chats or the least ticket will be getting the next live chat or ticket request. Okay, so basically, I have shown you the virtual call management system, the Omni-Channel. Oh yeah, there's one more thing that I've not shown here, which is the interaction. How do you show the interaction journey of the customer? So basically, you expand it over here. this person, this is a test account, or this person does a lot of Twitter, but it can be, if you do different channels, it will show up with different, with the respective date time stamp, the interaction journey that you've gone through. So it gives the customer engagement staff a very good overview of what the customer has faced both previously and at the present moment. I'll take a look at the questions. Okay, the first question from Sammy Ong. The chatbot function, is it customized in terms of static and all Q&A? The answer is yes. We allow you to select avatars, the color background, as well as you're able to customize the look and feel, and also the Q&A. Yes, there's a section where you can actually customize the Q&A. So I've not gone into that yet. I'll just finish off the third part, and if there's sufficient time, I'll move into that. So the third part is the collaborative application. So I think I've covered that as well, but just a little bit of extra thoughts on it. So basically, this is actually the collaborative application. It gives you the same view, a similar view as you would via a web-based interface, except that in this scenario, you get to be more flexible. You can actually manage this walking around in your house even, and you can do file sharing. You could tag and reference to this ticket to get your team to actually resolve a particular ticket, and you can do all this, have all these Slack-like capabilities to collaborate to resolve this problem, and this would be transparent to the user, to the customer. So since we have a little bit more time, I'll just try to move into how do you yeah, I've actually prepared this very interesting demo as to how you can actually do computer telephony, a remote computer telephony personalization to the customer. So I'll open up the soft phone. Sorry, let me just get to the soft phone. Okay, this is our soft phone that you can actually easily install on your laptop or PC. We will assign you with an ID. For example, what you have here is 33033. So I'll get logged on. Okay, what happens is it can be integrated with any kind of CRM. So for this demo today, we are showing you Zoho CRM, and we have some customer data in this CRM. And the idea here is that with the soft phone, you are, imagine that you're a staff sitting at home with your laptop and a very good internet connection. So your business line, your customer support line is actually, in this example, is 27277205. So I'm going to dial to that and let you see what's going to happen. Say my mobile number is already in the CRM, so I'm part of the customer database. So let's see how it recognizes me as the customer. So I'm making a call now. So it rings on my soft phone, so I'm gonna answer it. So once I answer it, I've actually logged off, but it has captured my information. So my mobile number is actually 012-339-2933, and it actually pops up my information. It says I'm Jeffrey, and this is my information. And you can actually drill down to the details of this customer and be able to view what were the historic complaints or issues. So you get to personalize, and you picked up and you could say, hi, Mr. Jeffrey. I know you've already know that this customer is from KL Eco City, for example, and there are details related, open activities related to this customer. So this is one example of virtual computer telephony integration that we could do. I'll try to take on some questions. Hi, Mike. So which NLP are you using for your bot? It's actually our own NLP. We developed it based on the Python and TensorFlow. Is the soft phone WebRTC or client-based? Basically, our soft phone is currently window-based. We are going to launch the WebRTC version, hopefully in the second quarter of this year. So yes, for now it's a client-based. It has to be installed on the laptop or PC.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Yes.
Jeffrey, there's a few questions under the Q&A section. I just want to make sure that you get to see it.
There are only 3 so far, as I can see.
Regards to the chatbot function.
Okay.
The chatbot function, is it customized in the term of aesthetic and all Q&A?
Oh yeah, I've answered that actually.
Okay.
Yeah. API is available for integration with CRM. Yes, actually, your CRM, this is very interesting. We actually have this settings over here. So you can actually, whatever CRM that you have, let's say you have not just Zoho, you could have Zendesk, you could have any other CRM. Just match the param. So tie this param to the caller ID, and you'll be able to have this personalization capabilities as I've just shown, and it's tied. It will be tied to the mobile number. Are there any other questions?
Yep, that's one more question. Able to have sub-branch account as well?
Oh, okay. I thought it was like related to the previous presentation. Okay, able to have sub-branch account. Yes, essentially you have a master account and you will have other user accounts as well. So at the staff level, each staff will only be able to see their own data. They would not be able to see the other person's data.
All right, there's one more question on how about managing a team and their metrics. How would I be able to see how the individuals in my team are doing?
Okay, so you can we have a admin account for every company. So basically what happens is that you log into that admin, you are actually having the role of the manager or supervisor. You're able to see and pull reports based on based on the staff ID. So you're able to see the context, the call management performance as a whole, and you're able to drill down to individual staff as well.
Okay. There's one more question. Is the chatbot available for rote emails, or can emails or call when the chat box respond and inquire?
Yes, we can actually set it for callbacks. We can also do it for click to dial, which means instead of just arranging for callbacks, you can immediately connect to a salesperson in your company.
Okay. Is the solutions is cloud-based, or we can also host on premise?
This is actually a cloud-based solution tailored for a company with a user base of say 5 to 30. Beyond that, I think usually an organization would ask us if there's an on-premise solution. So the answer is yes, we can also do an on-premise solution for you. However, there's some cost justification to consider. We will give you both options, and you can consider which is the cost feasibility.
All right. Okay, another question. How do you handle PDPA and GDPR?
We don't see that as a problem because every tenant, every customer has, we assign a logical partition of both the application and data. So it is kept in the strictest confidence.
Okay. Is the call recording is encrypted and comply to PCI DSS?
Yes.
Okay. Do you support DM and post comments from Facebook?
Yes, both.
Okay. I think they would like to know the charges. What is the charges for this?
Okay. So for the text-based interactions alone, so we're looking at Superceed. So I'll just go to the website. Let me just log out. So the pricing plans are actually available online. I'll just briefly go through them. So this is actually the pricing plan. We have Novice Pro Expert. This is from USD 5 per user per month. For here, you don't have the live chat capabilities. It's just about email ticketing, and you could connect to Facebook, Twitter, and so on. Pro, you have the live chat capabilities. Expert, you have the chatbot capabilities as well. And if you're working in a team environment, this is very suitable for you. It caters up to a maximum of 10 users per month. This is like just USD 120. And you get all these functions. So any other questions?
Okay, there's one more. Actually, two more.
Okay, what are your system capabilities compared to Zender Suite? We have whatever Zendesk has, the ticket management, SLA. We have integrated chatbots, and it's a granular kind of chatbot, multilingual, mixed languages, and we have a true omni-channel integration with the social media, not just restricted to Facebook. We've done it with, we have ready integration with Twitter as well, Instagram, and it can be expanded in future. And we also have this mobile messaging. You can do it with Line, Telegram, WhatsApp, Telegram, Viber. Can system be integrated with Facebook for the chatbot function? Yes. There might be a bit of API calling involved. but it's fairly straightforward. You can yeah, do feel free to drop us an email on your customized requirements at sales@superceed.com. Any integration with WeChat? Yes, we've done it. We've done it for some clients in China. To get your, it's just a matter of getting your WeChat account approved. That's the biggest barrier to it. Other than that, technical integration is pretty straightforward.
All right, Jeffrey, is there anything else that you'd like to add on, Jeffrey or Matthew?
I think
from my side, so I just wanted to let everyone know. So in collaboration with Exabytes, Superceed is now providing access to the platform. Normally it's a 2-week trial period, but what we're doing is because of the current situation that everybody's looking for a solution for both work at home agents, plus the Omni-Channel solution which we've shown this morning. Through our collaboration with Exabytes, we're offering everyone a 6-month free subscription. So it allows everybody to not only test drive the application, but it allows everybody to actually integrate this solution into their business, and there'll be no charges for the first 6 months. But the only limitation for that is it's limited to 3 users. So that's sort of what we're putting on the table for everyone today that's interested. As Jeffrey was saying before, please feel free to reach out to us directly if there's any questions, and we'd be happy to answer them. But we are very excited to join the call this morning with Exabytes, and equally as excited to help any of the companies which are interested in utilizing our platform.
How do they get the 6-month offer?
Just sign up for our free trial, and you'll be eligible for it automatically.
Okay, is it possible to provide a link or something in the chat area so that it's easier for them to go on and if they want to get the free 6-month trial?
Sure. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I pressed it wrongly. Okay, let me just send it over.
That's okay, Jeffrey. I've already put the link in. It's superceed.com/homework.
Okay, great. Thanks.
That's the link, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think if there is anything else they would like to contact you all, maybe you can drop your contact details so that's easier for them to ask questions if they have any further questions regarding the session.
Yes, sure. So yeah, if you only want the all the text-based interactions, so I'll give you a separate link as well. Okay, I need to send it to everyone. Okay.
All right.
Right.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Matthew and Jeffrey, for your sharing about Superceed, and especially thank you so much for offering the 6-month trial. I'm sure it's going to be very useful for everyone who's tuning in today, and all the information that you have shared. Thank you so much for joining us at SME Digital Flash 2020 Online Summit. Very glad to have you all on board.
Sure, our pleasure.
Okay. Take care, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
So
Bye.
Bye.
Exabytes. Grow your business online.